Thanks, guys. Thank you. Have a seat, everyone. I was so not ready for that. Oh, end of my talk. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Cool. I wasn't going to do any confidence. I'm all about confidence. Back in London, for me, I'm known for my confidence coaching. That is why people come to me. They don't come to me to learn what JT just taught, the pickup stuff as such. Yes, everything I do is tailored towards pickup, but they come to me because they want motivating. But I wasn't going to do it because I was actually going to talk about something else. I was going to talk about a topic, the topic that's closest to my heart. Can anyone guess what it is?
Ducks.
No, it's not. They're second. What's the closest?
You're sure? Xbox.
It's the friend zone. I'm the nice guy. I was the nice guy that was always stuck in the friend zone. Man, that was a horrible place to be, wasn't it? Who's been in the friend zone before? Still am. Oh, how many people want to know how to get out of it? By marriage. Wow. Well, there you go. There's the answer. By marriage, you know? But before I start, yesterday, I asked you to join me in a round of applause for Pim, David, all the people behind the scenes. The truth is, and I'm sure Pim and David will agree, Pim said on stage, the most important person at this conference are you guys, okay? All of you. And there's no way, tell me if I'm wrong, David, that this conference can be called a success unless you guys take what you hear and go out and use it, right? Thumbs up from David. You know what? I'll tell you a few things. My man over there came up to me today and he says to me, I went to 3 different clubs yesterday. Was it 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock? You got home? I don't even know. But you said to me one sentence, stuck out to me. I've never felt so young. Haven't felt that young in ages. Amazing success. Give him a round of applause, right? I asked you yesterday to find your jungle. Be the king of your jungle, okay? How many people think they're the king of a Latin jungle? I certainly am not. You know? Our man here, man, you'd think he'd leave and go find his own jungle. He was like, forget this. Puts his headphones on and builds his own jungle. He's listening to his own music on the dance floor, dancing away. Man, he built it. You are doing this, man. All of you guys are doing this. And today I'm going to ask you to join me in a round of applause, not for the organizers, but for the success of this conference. And you guys are living proof. So give yourselves a big round of applause. Cool, converting friends to girlfriends. But before I start, there's one final thing I would like to do. Yesterday, I saw some of you guys, and you had this amazing opener from Pim about Peter at the RMC. Do you remember with the piece of paper? Did anyone use that? Because I saw a few people in the club using it. Forget it, everyone's put their hands up too much, you know, today. All I've seen in every talk, show of hands, who's done this? It's just like, no, forget that. But I saw people using it yesterday. I'm going to give you my version. It's just the same, but it's slightly modernized. It's the 21st century version of Pim's opener. And the reason I actually discovered it, when I was teaching a guy in a London club, you know, he had a lot of approach anxiety, you know, and it was kind of sudden. This guy in the morning was terrible with women. He couldn't approach, okay? By nighttime, I got into peak level of confidence. He was in peak state. He was just like a machine sent back from the future to approach women, you know? He was going, no, he wasn't literally going up to women saying, I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. He wasn't doing that. But he was approach. Then, it happens to a lot of guys, it happens to myself. Out of all the girls in the club that he'd approach, he saw the one that he really liked. And how many people have experienced this? Your energy levels are up there, right? All of a sudden, it was just square one. Rock bottom. People are raising their hands. I didn't even ask them to raise their hands. You know the feeling, right? You're up there, all of a sudden, you see the girl you like. It doesn't matter how many girls you've approached. This one matters more than anything. This guy made all the excuses in the world not to approach. Every single excuse he could think of, including one you heard me. I always joke about this. He sits down for about 10 minutes telling me these excuses. Then he says, all right, Durham, I'm ready to go. Oh, my leg's falling asleep.